Good evening, family and friends, friends and family, everybody in between. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. Today is still Thursday, May 9th, 2024. And I am sitting outside the gym debating whether or not I'm going in there, and the debate has been won. I'm going in. Gotta do what I gotta do. And if I haven't said it already, thank y'all for tuning in. I got some questions I want to ask y'all, right? More so, I want y'all to follow me for a minute because I'm trying to figure out something. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe y'all can help me. Maybe I got something wrong. I did a little research to try to figure this thing out. But what made me think about where I'm going with this topic is, okay, say my son. He has a health issue, right? He has seizures. So we had one last night, right? You know, and they don't be like major. They be, I forgot what you call them, but he can feel them coming on. So he know how to handle it, whatever. And, he'll lay down, do what it do. A couple of minutes later, it's over, and he'll sleep for about an hour. Then he's back to normal. And he hadn't had one in a few months, but I'm dealing with that. And, he on medication, what have you. They treat it. I have a health issue, a digestive issue with my digestive system, right? So there's no cure for it, but I can take 2 pills a day. I was diagnosed in 2012 with a bunch of bad symptoms, right? And they diagnosed what I had. Some type of IBD, something to do with your digestive bowel system or whatever. No cure for it, but 2 pills a day. I haven't had issues with it since I was diagnosed in 2012. This 2024, 12 years ago. It's like I don't have it. As long as I take these 2 pills, I don't have it. If I stop taking those pills, everything come back. As long as I take these 2 pills once a day, that's all I gotta do. I haven't had any issues with it since 2012. Right? So now we got my son. We got medicine that treats his seizures. The way he don't have them often. We got me. I take my medication. I don't have no problem with what I got. Disease after disease, sickness after sickness, illness after illness, same thing. No cure. But you take this medication right here and we can treat it. So where you can still live a normal life. Every now and then, some people have side effects from the medication. But overall, if you don't have bad side effects, you can live a normal life with whatever disease you got. HIV. Been around since the 80s or whatever, or before. 70s, whatever. They didn't know what it was. Supposedly. No cure for it. But somehow, they figured out a way. They can't figure out a cure. But they can figure out a way to treat it. Now they got medication to where it get rid of it all the way to the point to where you can't even detect it. You go take a blood test, you come up normal like anybody else. You can't spread it, nothing. So that's pretty much cured. But only if you keep taking that medicine. You take that medicine, the medication is so effective now, the medication, the treatment, they can figure out somehow how to get HIV virus so low the way you can live the same life you're going to live if you didn't have HIV. You can go take a blood test like everybody else and come back negative. as if you don't even have it. Only way you know you got it because you know you got it. But the blood, it wasn't showing the blood test, it can get the amount of HIV in your blood so low to where you can't spread it to somebody. So basically, you're cured as long as you take that medicine. And many other sicknesses and illnesses out here that a lot of y'all are dealing with that you take medication for to take care of it, to treat it, right? So that makes me want, like, hold on now, hold up. So y'all dealing with big wars of genius. I know everything. So I know these people full of shit. Y'all can come up some kind of way. Now think about this. I'm gonna go back to the last time. I want y'all to think about something that y'all probably ain't sat down and thought about. Some of y'all probably have, because if you're watching me, you smart too. You gotta be smart to watch me. Only smart people wanna watch me. Smart people and haters. For some reason, I attract smart people and I attract haters and pretty women. So, y'all probably have noticed it too, but just in case you haven't, I want to bring this to your attention. The last time an effective cure was created for any type of sickness in the world. Smallpox. The vaccine for smallpox was created in 1796. 1796. Slavery was still going on. Wide open. Civil War hadn't even been thought of. Kunta Kinte was still escaping when they created the vaccine for smallpox. Put it in circulation. The last outbreak in the United States of smallpox was 1949. It was declared eradicated, which means no more cases anywhere in the world, in 1980, May 8th. So the vaccine that cured smallpox was created in 1796. Smallpox was a deadly disease at one time, worldwide, killing people. They didn't have the healthcare system we have now. They didn't have the technology, computers, the whiz kids, the colleges, the Mayo Clinic of this and that, Harvard, Yale, all these medical schools, you name them, I don't know all them damn schools. But we got plenty of them. The brightest of the brightest. Technology, we have never seen technology so advanced as we have now, right? The computers, AI, they can make holograms of you. They can make an image of you pop up out the ground and look like you standing there. Tupac and Snoop and all them on the stage together, Tupac been dead. But you sitting there looking at Tupac in a hologram. They got all this technology. They claim to have sent folk to the moon back in the 60s. We got satellites in space, electric cars, technology to do all this. The aeroplane. Mankind has never been more technologically advanced than it is right now. And we haven't cured shit since 1796. In the words of Marvin Gaye, what's going on? You mean to tell me them people back there during the Stone Age can come up with cures for stuff? Polio, smallpox, measles. We have a measles outbreak now called people was unvaccinated coming from other countries spreading back over here. So we're having a few measles pop-ups here and there. But there's a cure for measles. People just don't want to take it. I'm not vaccinating my child, but at least they got one though. For those that want to take the vaccine, there's the measles vaccine that works. This ain't the C-19 one. You know, we don't know what that is. We got vaccines that have been around for decades that we know work. Let me repeat this. Smallpox vaccine created in 1796. Here we are, 2024. We ain't cured our damn thing. Some kind of way, they can figure out, they got enough technology. The brightest minds of all time. We got the smartest people of all time. We got information going back thousands of years that we have access to right now. We got all that knowledge compiled on with the new stuff we done learned. We got the stuff that they knew back then added to the stuff that we know now. The new stuff we've learned about medicine, science, discoveries. All these different things we can do. We can turn a man into a woman. We can turn a woman into a man. We can clone whole animals. We can make fake animals. And you look at them and don't know it's a clone. We can do all that. But we can't cure a damn thing. Not even the cold. We can't cure sniffles, a cough. We can't cure nothing. So after 1796, we got dumb as hell, huh? Is what you're telling me. So I'm not seeing all the technology around here I'm seeing. This is an illusion. Mankind didn't create none of this. Because you ain't going to tell me the people that created all this ain't smart enough to find a cure for something. Am I missing something? Do y'all know something I don't know? Do y'all know something that has been cured? But maybe I'm being a little too hard on the scientific community, the medical community, the United States, the world, whoever, the WHO and World Health Organization, all these people who are in control of our health. But when we had the little, you can't say the C word in 2020 when the world shut down, they came out with a so-called vaccine. And they swore it works. And if you don't take it, you can't go to work. But other than that, we can't cure nothing else though. You see ads on TV, donate to this, donate to that. We're looking for a cure for this. We're searching for the cure for cancer. We blah, 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 blah. We blah, 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 blah. All these years, and they ain't got no better treatment for cancer than chemotherapy. That, from a lot of people that I know that have gone through it, make them sicker than the cancer itself. Long as cancer been around, the best treatment we can come up with is chemotherapy. Nuke it. Like in Hiroshima or something during World War II. Nuke your damn body. Put nuclear radiation in your body. That was the smartest people in the world came up with. You try to tell me there's some bullshit ain't going on. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. My son, myself, and millions and billions of other people out here suffering from diseases that could have been cured. Stuff they probably have cures for. Ain't no money in the cure. There's money in the treatment. That's why I preach to y'all, get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Nothing else matters. Human life don't matter. Nothing matters in this world we living in but money. If you ain't got none, you ain't nobody. I'm not saying that's the way it should be. I'm telling y'all that's what it is. Am I saying that right? Hell no, that ain't right. Money shouldn't be more important than us, but it is. So in order to face reality, get you some money so you'll be somebody. So you won't be just another number. And even with the money, Steve Jobs, was it Steve Jobs? What's the dude that had the pancreatic cancer that created Apple, was it Apple or whatever? He died. All that money couldn't save him. Cause they can't, cause as much money as he got, they still make more money where they were just gonna let him die. Rather than find a cure to keep him alive, since he's a billionaire, we're gonna make gazillions if we don't find a cure. And sacrifice him, let him go and die. Who was he? Was it Steve Jobs or whatever, the Apple guy? Had cancer. The one who created Apple. Died of cancer. I forgot, I think it's Steve Jobs. If not, the Apple guy that died of cancer. They wouldn't even come for a cure for him. What they care about us? There's money and treatment. You know how much money they would lose if they came up with a cure for every illness? You know the biggest industry in America, in the world? Healthcare. Medical, healthcare, big pharma, big drug, whatever you want to call it. You talk about all, no. People care more about living than they care about driving a car. All ain't important and as important as your health and living. That's the most important industry in the world. Medical, your health, not all. Big pharma, something that's gonna keep you well, keep you alive. We're not gonna cure you because we need you to keep coming back. But we're gonna pretend like we're looking for a cure. So we're gonna make even more money to get y'all to have fundraisers, telethons, donations, sending in money for research. We're gonna act like we researching something we already know the answer to. We already know the cure. We ain't getting it to you. But to keep the facade going, sending a donation for cancer research. Like we just some airheads can't figure out how to. We got microscopes where we can break this cancer cell all the way down to the nitty-bit. If nitty-bit is a thing, we can break it all the way down to see exactly what it is, but we can't figure out what to do with it. But we know nuking it will get rid of it. Because there's a lot of people that the little treatment they got out here now take you through all types of painful ordeals, but they get rid of it. Same treatment been around 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. All these advancements we've made in technology, in science, in everything, we ain't cured nothing. We ain't gonna just go with cancer. Maybe that's a hard one. Okay, that's a tough one, cancer. Have they cured anything? Anything. Go in and I went in the health food store and bought my little supplement, whatever, just now. They got all types of stuff up here for this, for that, supplement, whatever. Treat this, treat that, treat that. How do they know how to treat stuff but don't know how to cure it? How do they know enough about a disease to make it not effective anymore? To where you can live your life normally. They know how to get it to a point to where it don't affect your life, as long as you take their medicine. They know enough about it to do that. But for some reason, they just can't figure out how to get rid of it for good. The way you ain't got to buy no more medicine. We already know what time it is. And that's why so many people are just sick of life, tired of this BS, tired of being here. I understand. We're not stupid. Growing up in the country, the old folk, we used to have a cold, some type of illness. It's a lot of illnesses we had that the old country folk knew how to get rid of with just mixing up some herbs and shit out there in the field. Go get this root, go get that, go get this. Mix it up, rub some on your chest, cold be gone the next day. Flu be gone. Throat, whatever issue, all types of stuff, they figured out just how to, some old country folk that probably couldn't even read, let alone had all types of doctorate degrees in medicine and chemo scientific, whatever the hell them folks is. So country folks from up there, Buck, Tulsa, Alabama, some damn well, can go out there and mix up some stuff and knock that cold up out you. Get rid of a headache. Heal your skin. Bunch of other stuff they had little remedies for that old country illiterate folk that couldn't read, descendants of slaves and slave masters, can make up some stuff. But here you got these brilliant scientists and what have you can't figure out a cure for nothing since 1796. It is what it is. What's going on, y'all? We already know. But hey, I'm just Big Ward, the Genius, on YouTube. What I'm gonna do about it? I just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute, see what y'all thought, see what you felt about it. But hey, it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. What can you do about it? Not a damn thing. Get it, got it, good. Bye.